Welcome everybody to another JDM racing video in F1 2021. My team, we're at round 11 Hungary for this tricky Monaco without the walls circuit. And we're going to see what we can manage here in qualifying. We didn't go well at Monaco, so chances are we're not going to go well here either, but we're going to go around the qualifying lap and see what we can pull out.
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
So as you can see, we went way too fast into here, tried to carry too much pace over the curbs and got punished for it. Here's the view from George Russell, bang, into the wall. Costly.
It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of the Formula One World Championship. We don't expect too many retirements at this track. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher. He made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. 14 corners then for our drivers to navigate at the 2.7-mile Hungaro ring today. It's 6 lefts and 8 rights around a lap here, with average speeds in the region of 120 miles per hour. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to talk to you about Valtteri Bottas. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, and Perez, Norris, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, and Esteban Ocon, Tsunoda, Vettel, Lance Stroll, and Raikkonen, Gardner, Russell, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Daniel Ricciardo. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Mick Schumacher, Ireland, Latifi, and Nikita Mazepin. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Okay, well, first off, what a result for Charles Leclerc in that Ferrari, driving the absolute wheels off it. So Ferrari must have had some kind of massive upgrade package, because for them to be mixing up with Red Bull and Mercedes, that hasn't even been a thing yet this season really, for pure pace. So Leclerc's done an amazing job to get on the front row. I wonder if he's going to go for the win. Bottas obviously in good form, so be interesting up there. We crashed it in Q1, pushing. I think. Let me preface this. So we pushed hard on the first lap, and that was pretty much a perfect lap. Like I wasn't sure that I could top that, but I thought, oh, we'll try. And then got to that back end of the circuit. Those curbs are a nightmare, especially when you're on the limit or past the limit, as you saw. So put right on the knife edge, pushed too hard, tried to take way too much speed through those curbs, and then just lost it and smashed the front end up. So hopefully there's not too much damage. Hopefully there's not any massive wear on the engine parts. We'll have to wait and see how it pans out in the race. We already had ERS problems. We've had a history of engine issues with this Honda unit this season, so we'll see how it goes in the race. Fortunately, this race is not the most hard on engines, so we should be okay. We're going to go with a standard strategy. So 6 laps on the soft, 12 on the medium. It's sunny all race, so no issues with weather. 15th, we've benefited from a couple of grid penalties for other people. I mean, the car's been okay, but also it's worth noting that Alfa Romeo have outdeveloped us again, so they've hopped back in front of us in the R&D chain. I'm expecting them to be fast as well. Other than that, I think we just try and mix it up with the guys around us. As always, I think the primary goal today, with the car that we've got today, I believe we're going to be a bit further away from Alpine and Aston Martin. And I think the fight really today is going to be with the Alphas. So Williams and Haas, I'm not too concerned about, but I definitely want to try and beat the Alphas today. If we can get anywhere close to the other 2 teams we're fighting in the championship, between 6th and 8th, I'd be happy. Other than that, let's get down to it. It's a pretty good start. We're going to go down the outside of Stroll. We're going to use the ERS. He's already pulling away from us. Trying to break around the outside of the Alpha. Sort of get past Raikkonen. We do get a touch on the back there. Just has unsettled us a little bit. Raikkonen is going to come around the outside. We've turned in. I wonder if he's got damage. Similar to Baku. Getting stuck in there. Did think that was a bit ambitious going around the outside at that particular turn. Teammate status.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Teammate status.
We're leading our teammate by 2.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 19th.
19th, okay. Bottas leads then. Don't know where Leclerc is. Staying in touch with Vettel, which I'm happy about. Being able to match the Alpines and the Astons. DRS train now in effect.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Gap to teammate behind is 4.1 seconds. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Got that confirmed?
So they think we can go longer on these softs. I just want to see how it pans out for now. It's more likely going to be a strategy call today to try and get the jump on people, because I don't think we're going to do it on pure pace.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
I think whatever the guys in front of us do, we're going to do the opposite. Alright, let's see what they do then. This train, man. So many cars. Alright, a lot of them are coming in. Sorry, a lot of them are staying out, so we're going to come in. Alonso's come in. Hamilton's come in.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Go, go, go. Okay,
Right.
stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
It looked like we got a lot closer to Alonso there. Hopefully that's going to pay dividends for the guys that are still going round, and we can undercut them.
Callum is in the pits. Callum in the pits.
Oh, it's going to get tasty on the exit here. We're actually fighting a Red Bull there as well. And a McLaren, Perez and Norris. It's so tantalising being this close to the guys in front, just not having the car to push in front of them. Here's Stroll.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
So up to 12th then. We've just got to be ready to capitalise if anybody drops out in front. That's all we can do. Vettel's hanging on. We're going to go for it. Got the move on Lando done. That was a brave one. So just outside the points now. If we can keep Lando back. Sergio Perez is having an awful race for Red Bull. Way out of position. Good catapult off this corner. Lando's right on us.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance. We're leading our teammate by 9.9 seconds.
Lando's down the outside. Just have to be able to strike a surprise on these guys in front. But yeah, the AlphaTauri looks like it's holding everyone up. Just moved to cover that inside line. Didn't get as good of an exit. Getting close here though. Whoa! Big oversteer. Tried to get the power down too early. I think Lando might be through this time again. Try and go later on the brakes. Getting all kinds of oversteer going on. Vettel might have a look as well now. We just managed to hold the position. Lando, he wants to be getting on with it as well now, I think. Lando's hit the wall as well. Now Stroll's coming back into the equation behind. Proper midfield battle going on today. Surprised to see McLarens and Red Bulls this far down though. Oof, almost lost it. Middle of the corner, like we did in qualifying. That was a seat of the pants job.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
In fact, I think I need new pants. Try and close back up after that hairy moment.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
Looked like a bit of a lock up there from Lando. Now the two Astons look like they're getting involved with each other. It's bought us a little bit of time. I'm just amazed that Perez hasn't been able to get past Ocon into turn 1. Try down the outside, couldn't quite get it to work. Now Vettel's right on us as well. Don't have the oomph on the straights from the engine to be able to get close enough into turn 1.
This is your final lap of the race.
Tyres have gone. Vettel's going to try. Push him to the outside. He's right there still. Our tyres look like they feel like they're going off. Well, Vettel tries one on the inside of the chicane. Bottas wins. That's a double for him. We drop off the back of Lando a little bit. Going to be 12th. Not too bad.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud. Anthony Davidson How do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
Let's move on to the constructors. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
So, the results are in. Valtteri Bottas wins in the Mercedes. He takes the fastest lap. Only man to get in the 1 minute 17s. Just. Extra point for that. 26 for the weekend. Max Verstappen, second place, solid drive. Carlos Sainz third for Ferrari. Takes another podium, so he looks like he could be the dark horse, prancing horse for Ferrari. Charles Leclerc in fourth, so not what he would have wanted after the front row start. Hamilton with an underwhelming fifth. Gasly has actually done really well to get up from 8th to 6th. Alonso solid. He likes this track as well. It's where he got his first win back in the mid-2000s in the Renault. Yuki Tsunoda 8th in the Alpha. Ocon 9th in the other Alpine. Perez 10th. So must have got bogged down and then couldn't make the places back up. He gets the last point. Lando Norris, he'll be upset with that. McLaren in general, I don't think their car suits this track because Ricciardo was down in 17th. So McLaren had an awful weekend. Ourselves, right in the mix there. In terms of pure pace, a 1 minute 19.5 is smack bang in the middle of the field. And we finished just outside the points. We could see them, we just couldn't get to them. The Astons, we finished in front of them. They didn't really cause us, up until the last lap when maybe our tyres had gone off. Vettel trying and pushing hard to get past us. He couldn't do it. We finished in front of them. That was our goal. And actually, the Alphas weren't as strong as I thought they were going to be, so that wasn't too much of an issue. Callum Eilert, 19th. He gained a place, but still not a great performance comparative to ourselves. 7/10 off our best lap as well. And then it's the usual suspects down the bottom. In terms of the standings, Valtteri Bottas is now closing in as the favourite to take the title fight to Max Verstappen, and Perez and Hamilton both 23 points adrift. We stay where we are. In the constructors, Alpine gain another couple of points. They're trying to make that 6th place their own, so it does look more and more like we might not be in a fight for 6th. It may be a straight fight with Alpine for Aston Martin for 7th place. 8th it is for the moment. Let's check out the highlights. So we are right in the pack there, and you can see Charles Leclerc didn't get the best start. That's probably what's done him. We're just trying to keep it tidy. having a little scrap with Raikkonen. Oh, and the Williams there got shoved onto the curb. Almost lost it. That could have been a safety car if he'd lost that, and picked up some damage, spun around the track. Aston Martin wiggling about in the background. We just had to be patient at this stage of the Grand Prix and hope that the race was going to come to us. It kind of did. I think the pit stop was really good. The guys did a great job with that. It did give us decent track placement, but it was always going to be difficult. Our car is not the best. I was fighting it quite a lot. There was quite a lot of oversteer in the car. That was the nice move we got on Lando, but I could not keep him back. There was too much pace. And then we had Vettel all over us, scrapping all the way with him around the last lap. Make another lap and he would have had us. Those tyres were dead. As you see, we're all over the curb. He tried one into this chicane. We had to hop across it. So it was a positive weekend, but not quite enough to get any points. But I'm happy with that, because Hungary is a very tricky circuit. It's difficult to make places, and we did that today. So not too bad, all things considered. Without further ado, if you liked the video, drop a little like. Subscribe if you haven't already for more JDM racing action. And thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to come on the JDM racing escapades, and we will continue to churn these videos out until F1 2022 or F1 22 gets here. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers, guys.